Okay, everybody, I'm just waiting for everybody to come on the Periscope feed here. We'll get started in a second. All right, everybody's joining. Cool. Hey, everybody, I'm Dr. Cole, and we're live here on Periscope. And this will be, thanks for the hearts, and this will be on demand for people on Facebook. So you're not going to see the hearts that are on Periscope. You're not going to see the comments here on Periscope. So we're going to talk about MTHFR genetic mutations or polymorphisms. This is something that maybe you've heard about, maybe you haven't heard about. I try to break things down to a more practical, easy to understand level so it's less overwhelming and less daunting for somebody to talk about. Thank you for inviting followers. I appreciate that. So just a background on me. I'm a functional medicine practitioner. We have a clinic where we do it's primarily a virtual functional medicine practice where we see patients around the world via webcam and phone consultation. So I have a break in between patients right now, and I thought I would teach to everybody here on Periscope, and again, this will be replayed for people on Facebook, about MTHFR. So, hello from Brazil. Hi, how are you, Brazil? So what I would like to kind of talk about this to kind of back up a little bit. We're dealing with a lot of autoimmune problems in the world. Autoimmune diseases are the third leading cause of death and disease in the United States. We have a lot of chronic diseases as well, chronic degenerative diseases like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and we're dealing with a lot of brain health problems too, chronic brain health problems like anxiety, depression, ADHD, autism. I'm glad you found us too. I'm glad you found us. Somebody just commented on Periscope here and just saying that, telling us their family's health story about Hashimoto's disease, and I'm glad you found us as well. So MTHFR genetic mutation is sort of our hardwiring. We have tons of genes in our body, and you can have specific genetic mutations that predispose us to different chronic and autoimmune conditions. So research estimates that around 40% of society have something called MTHFR genetic mutations, and what that does is that really inhibits the body's ability to convert folic acid into folate, the methylfolate, the active form of B vitamin. So that is a big problem because methyl donors are responsible for a lot of different biochemical pathways as part of methylation. Methylation is kind of this big biochemical superhighway that our body uses to detoxify itself, uses to bring inflammation levels down, uses to synthesize neurotransmitters, heal gut lining. It's needed for total health. It happens 1 billion times every second. So in short, if methylation is not working well, your health isn't working well. So and deficiencies and dysfunctions of methylation can be found out through genetic testing. So we run these labs for people around the world. There's different ways to test for it, but one way is a blood spot test where we can look at it most comprehensively. So I'm going to flip a camera here, and thanks for people on Periscope. If you're giving me hearts, I appreciate that. Thanks for inviting people too. All right, so this is an example of a test. We're looking at, this is nice because it's really, you can see with the colors. We're looking at all the different genetic genes that are responsible for methylation. Specifically, right today, we're talking about MTHFR, which you can see there. But ultimately, there's a lot more biomarkers here that are responsible for methylation at large. So here, we're looking at the gene here. Let me hold the phone with one hand here. So this is the gene itself. These are the actual genetic variations here. And then now we're looking at, is there one gene mutation or heterozygous, or are there two gene mutations or homozygous? The more mutations you have at any specific gene, someone's asking on Periscope, what are we looking at? We're looking at a gene test to look at the amount of changes that are made at specific genes that are responsible for methylation. So the more mutations you have, the more problems you may have. So everybody's going to be different here. Everybody's going to have different variations here and different genetic mutations. But that enables us to really customize the program, the health program, based on the individual. So if someone has, let's say, an MTHFR genetic mutation, I have one as well. There are specific natural medicines, specific food medicines, and specific healing protocols, advanced protocols to help to support that genetic weakness, to support that predisposition for health problems. This is a huge, huge issue because MTHFR genetic mutations are linked to autoimmune conditions, linked to anxiety and depression issues, linked to autism, linked to ADHD and ADD. It's linked to cancer. It's linked to tons of different chronic and autoimmune health problems. So by knowing your hardwiring, you can prevent, you can reverse these chronic diseases, you can improve your health and optimize your health. So we run these tests for people around the world. I actually wrote an article for Mind Body Green. It's on our blog right now. You can go to drwillcole.com and learn more about it. The specific labs you want to ask for, the specific labs you want to have done, and different health tips you want to have if you suspect you have this or this may be an issue for you. So I just wanted to show you a lab example of what it looks like, and ultimately not just look at the problem, but obviously run the lab so you can find out what your specific issue is, to find out the underlying root issue of why you're going through what you're going through. And this is not going to be looked at in a standard model of care. What's your blog or site again? Someone's asking me. drwillcole.com, drwillcole.com. It's on my profile on Periscope and Facebook if you're watching it on there. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully this was insightful. Look at the blog for more information. It's more expounded than what I'm talking about right now. And we will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.